in the system? Because I tell you what, your system the first half, well, the first 3 quarters was incredible. I thought you played your best basketball since you've been here, Coach. And you've had some good teams, but that's the best basketball you played in a long time.
Well, I mean, the credit goes to the players and our coaching staff. I think that we did a good job, and the players have been locked in. Even though the record looks like it does, I feel like our players, they just keep fighting. And you got to be proud of the effort. And that's what we talked about. You know, we wanted level 3 effort, and that's the highest level that we can give. And I thought that we gave the effort today.
8 points in the fourth quarter was just enough, right?
Just enough to get it done.
Now, I got to ask you a question, and I'm a coach. The technical foul, you owe me a turkey. What are you thinking at that point?
Well, I kind of let my emotions get the best of me, but at the same time, I felt like I got to step up for my kids. I mean, at the end of the day, they're going to the free throw line, and we're not. And for some reason, I feel like we were still driving the basketball, and I'm not blaming anybody, but and I told my team I apologize to them. I took that one, but they fought through it, and we still got the win.
Well, if you saw the way they played, they stepped up one more step, like, you're not taking this away from us, we're going to go get this. And they went after the last 2.5 minutes. Ball's on the floor, they're on the floor, they're knocking down some free throws. That's good coaching. Yeah,
well, I think it's good leadership. You know, I think that CK Rodriguez, she played a great game today, and she just came back from an injury, and that's our senior vocal leader, and she really stepped up. And you can hear her in the locker room, you can hear her on the court, and the passion is just coming through. So I think that the leadership on our team definitely showed today.
A lot of times today you heard a lot of switch, yours, mine, I got the ball. The offensive sprint out the first 4 minutes in the game was insane. I mean, they were flat outclassed in that first 4 minutes, and you hung on and win. You know, better being 1-1 than 0-2, right?
Exactly. I mean, that's the goal. And like I said, I think that we got to string together 4 quarters. We played 3, but I'm happy that we played the 3 and we came out with a win. But at the end of the day, we got to string together 4 quarters. And like I said, credit goes to the players.
Wednesday. Tough game, non-conference
game. Definitely another tough game.
Yeah.
But
I think play an easy schedule anymore.
Not at all.
Talk to that athletic director.
Not at all. You want to be the best, you got to play the best.
That's why we're the best, Coach. IndianaSRN.
Yes. Thanks for having me.
Enjoy your church day.
Hey, appreciate it.
All right. And kiss the baby for me.
I'll kiss both of them.
It was nice to see. The wife out there.
She's back.
Boy, I feel so good.
She's back.
Yeah.
She's back.
Congratulations. Good job.
Appreciate it.
Hey, we're going to step away. We'll be back with our pregame show in just a couple of minutes.
This is LifeWise Academy. It's a program that teaches Bible-based character education to public school students during school hours. Not before school and not after, but during school hours.
So here's how this works. The students will leave this school building, hop on this bus, take a short ride across the street to the church. I can see the steeple from here, have Bible class, hop back on the bus, head back to school. It's that simple.
Go to lifewise.org to find your school.
During Army basic training, I found out I had 7 herniated discs. Prescription pain medication led me to a heroin addiction. I entered Wheeler's program and learned life on God's terms.
After meeting Greg, I was so impressed, I hired him. When you change that one life, it makes it all worthwhile.
Now, I have a family, house, and a job that I love. At Wheeler, you can have something everlasting.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Hulbert Arena on the campus of Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology as we bring you HCAC men's basketball here on RHIT.TV. This afternoon, the Beavers of Bluffton entering today's contest at 1-5 overall, 0-1 in conference play, and the host Fighting Engineers of Rose-Hulman, 3-2 on the season. They are 1-0 in conference play. College basketball and RHIT.TV is brought to you in part by Reynolds Farm Equipment, your local hometown John Deere dealer since 1955. 5 central Indiana locations. Reynolds meets all your equipment parts and service needs. Boilermaker Local 374, representing skilled workers across Indiana. Discover the Boilermaker advantage with Local 374. Burtner Electric, spark with confidence, your trusted electrician partners since 1986. Wheeler Mission, helping our neighbors in need since 1893, thanks to generous, caring individuals like you. Morales Group Staffing, building better futures one story at a time. Let us help you find your next opportunity. LifeWise Academy. LifeWise Academy brings Bible education to public school students during school hours. Learn more at lifewise.org. LIUNA, the Build America Union, 500,000 strong, fighting for better wages, safer job sites, and greater opportunities. And the IndianaSRN sports page, from the court to the field. IndianaSRN brings it home. Daily sports information from coast to coast and border to border. Great to have you with us. We had an exciting women's game coming right down to the wire just moments ago. We're expecting much of the same for the men's contest. But we're going to talk about Rose-Hulman real quick because they're a different team than they were a year ago.
Yes, much so. A little bit stronger, I think a little bit faster, and they're having fun right now. With the record and not, they're 3-2. They're 1-0 in the conference. They could make some noise in this conference. A lot of people picked them at number 2. I look at both of them and Anderson and Franklin, maybe the three-headed monster, but they're pretty good. They're really, really good.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Welcome to the broadcast, by the way.
Yeah,
that's
hi,
Coach
everybody.
Myers. I'm Troy Daragowski. Great to have you with us.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you're wondering why I forgot my shirt earlier, I've been fined for it already, and it won't happen again, I guarantee it. Let's talk about Bluffton.
Okay.
They're 1-6 on the season. I mentioned 1-5, but they're actually 1-6. They lose to Mount St. Joseph 83-68. The key to that game was they were outscored in the second half, 51-38. And bottom line is they were in the game, they just couldn't finish in the second half.
Couldn't hit free throws and had a lot of turnovers late in that game.
And they're out-rebounded by 11, 38-27 in that contest. Andre Irvin had 14. Nevin Robeson finished with 14, and Ian Stelling had 11 in the loss. The only game this year, when you look back at the games they played, where they just were not in it, was the Findlay game. They lost that 123-73. But they're better than their 1-6 record indicates.
Yeah, you talked about Novin Robinson. He averages 14 points a game, almost 15 points a game, 10 rebounds a game. Andre Irvin averages 14 points a game, recently had a 14-point game. And Seth Clark is another one that can come off the bench. They also struggle defensively, forget to pick up their men when they play man-to-man.
Well, no doubt about it, they're going to have to play well here today. And from a shooting standpoint, Bluffton coming in at only 38% on the year. They will definitely have to shoot much better here today. They only average around 66 points per game, so offensively they'll have to get some work in. Turnover-wise, not bad. 13 turnovers per game, so they do take care of the basketball, but they got to find the offense.
Have a tough time winning in this in this gymnasium. They are only 25-10 in this gymnasium.
All right, when we come back, we'll talk about the Fighting Engineers of Rose-Hulman next here on RHIT.TV.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
We welcome you back to Rose-Hulman. The Fighting Engineers picked up a very impressive win their last time out. We were here for that Manchester game. They had 4 players in double figures, and that was the starters. Yeah. And they had 2 players come off the bench that scored in double figures. 6 players in a 95-72 win. They had 58 points in the paint in the win, 37 points off the bench, and 19 points off turnovers. I think they did just about everything right. And they even scored when they didn't even need to score. So they're led by Joey Schmidt, the sophomore, had 20 points. He's averaging 20 points a game, 57% shooting. I'd take that any time, and 51 overall from 3. He still leads the team in steals and minutes with this team. Cole Pride is another one that we should watch. Cole Pride is their big guy. He has 13 block shots so far this season. Well, no doubt about it, they played about as good overall game as you can expect, but I was really impressed with their overall shooting ability at 39-65. They did get a lot of layups in there against a Manchester team who, by the way, is at Earlham today, and Manchester is winning that contest. We'll try to get you updated on some of the games that are already complete in men's basketball and some of the games that are now underway. But you look at every category, there's only one that I'll pick on. You know, coaches do that a lot. Yeah, you do. From the free throw line the other night, they were only 9 of 17 for 53%. So if there's one area in a close game, got to hit those free throws, and they didn't do it the other night. But other than that, I thought it was a great game. Yeah, I think what they want to do is they want to push the ball. They want to play high-tempo basketball. We already mentioned some of the players to look for today, and Joey Schmitz is having a great year. You know, you mentioned his 20 points. That was a quiet 22, by the way, because at halftime he hit the first couple of shots. He shot, and then he kind of cooled off a little bit, became alive in the second half. But I think they're a very quiet 20. But Christian Torres is another young man, long player, 6'6", 9 points a game, 5.2 rebounds. But his athleticism makes such a big difference, not just in the rebounding department, but his ability to guard. What I think is very interesting is his probable starters today. 3 of them comes from Indiana, which is pretty interesting. When's the last time a Rose-Hulman team has 3 starters from Indiana playing for them? By the way, Evan Gentile came off the bench, 16 points. Will McElhaney had 11. If Gentile continues to play like that, tell you what, he might be in the starting lineup pretty soon. He'll be the first one off the bench, I'm sure of that. And, of course, if you can get Savovich shooting from the outside, he's starting to come along. He shot better the other night against Manchester. I think he'll be a big key as well. Let's take a look at the HCAC standings. We'll do it all at one time. Berea is 1-0. Rose-Hulman's 1-0. Overall, Berea is 4-2. Rose-Hulman is 3-2. Anderson is 1-0 in the conference, 3-4. Mount St. Joseph is 1-0 and 3-4. Transylvania is 1-0 and 2-3. Franklin is 0-1, 3-3. Hanover is 0-1 and 3-3. Bluffton is 0-1 and 1-6. Earlham is 0-1 and 1-6, and Manchester is 0-1 and 0-7. We will update that standings later on today. We'll give you scores right now. Hanover had a good second half. They beat Franklin at home 74-65.
Wow, so that drops Franklin to 0-2.
Yeah, tough start already. Mount St. Joseph and Transylvania played earlier today as well. Mount St. Joseph now leading Transylvania 33-29 as they begin the second half. So they're a little bit ahead of us in that one. Earlham is playing Manchester, as we mentioned moments ago. They're now underway in the second half. Manchester leading Earlham 51-45. 36-34 in that contest. And Anderson and Berea also underway. And in fact, looks like they may have a little late start on that one, so they have not begun their contest. And that game taking place at Berea. So that kind of updates you on those games that are going on in the conference right now. So it kind of shows you again, Coach, night in and night out, it really does, it matters early in the season. You say, well, let's wait. We're okay right now. But if you fall down, again, top 8 teams will make the tournament, but you don't want to be on the road to begin the tournament if you can possibly help it.
Well, you don't want to be 8.
I don't want to be anywhere below 1 or 2.
I could stay in 3, but I don't want to be 5, 6, 7, or 8.
I don't want to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want to be 1 or 2. I mean, I'm just different
than you.
Well,
that's you.
I know.
I like the challenge.
I'm sure if you ask these coaches today, would you mind being, maybe 3 or 4 or 5, 6, 7, 8, they'll say, no, I want to be 1 or 2.
No, they would say, I just wanted to get in the tournament to get an opportunity to play.
Well, it all starts here today. Let's go and talk about keys to this one, and then in a little bit we'll have the starters here at Rose-Hulman. So let's break it down. Bluffton, as we said moments ago, they've been in all their games but one. They didn't have a good second half in their loss to Mount St. Joseph. So let's talk about what they have to do today to get a win on the road.
First of all, you see the crowd that's in this game that came up late. That they got to get them out of the game. You got to get the rowdies down on the first, second, and third level of the floor who has the banners and all those kids can get you out of the game quick. You have to hit your free throws, and then you got to really stop the turnover. Turnovers had been the key here, so you stop the turnovers, get some defensive stops, you'll be fine.
And on the other side for Rose-Hulman, can they continue to play as well as they did the other night?
Tempo. I think Coach would love to see them run up and down the floor, score, be unselfish with the basketball, finish strong with the basketball. The bigs are key. They outman this team big-wise. That's a good blessing here. Everything's pretty even across the board other than shooting percentage. When you look at Rose-Hulman as a team, they're shooting 48%. I'll take that anytime. But also from three-point range, they're at 35%. Bluffton at 32.8 rebounds per game. On the other side for Rose-Hulman, 33.4 rebounds per game. But those shooting percentages really do stick out when you think about Bluffton at only 37.9 and only 27% from three-point range. You generally never shoot as well on the road as you do at home because of the familiarity with your team and your familiarity with your surroundings as you see the starting lineup right here for Rose-Hulman. So that could be a big key in the shooting department here today. Look at that. Junior, sophomore, freshman, junior. I tell you what, Nick has, he's been here a couple years now. He's got his players doing what he wants. There's a good look at the bench, and they're excited. I like the gray uni, don't you? The warm up.
Yeah,
with the little hood.
Maybe we can. Maybe they'll snag us a couple.
You think that's going to happen?
Leave. I don't think it'll happen.
I don't think so either.
As great supporters of Rose-Hulman, I think they should give us a shot.
Is that what they should do?
All right, let's go downstairs to the public address announcer for today's starting lineups.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Holbert Arena here on the campus of Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology. Today's HCAC matchup features the visiting Bluffton Beavers and your Rose-Hulman plant engineers. And now, let's meet the starting lineups. First for the visiting Bluffton Beavers. At guard, 6'4" senior from Dayton, Ohio, number 5, Evan Robinson. At guard, a 6'2" graduate from Georgia, Kentucky, number 6, Ian Snella. At guard, a 5'10" graduate from Louisville, Ohio, number 7, Andre Irvin. At guard, a 6'5" freshman from Ashland, Ohio, number 20, Justice Thompson. And at forward, senior, 6'5", West Harrison, Ohio, number 50, J.D. Stokes. And now, fans, get on your feet. Let's get the starters for your flight engineers. At guard, the 5'9" senior from Jeffersonville, Indiana, number 2, Cody Studemeyer. At
starters for both teams, and we're ready to go.
He looks like a WWE star coming out.
Well, he took a beating
Beat
just
him
going
out
through that line, didn't he?
Yeah, settle down. McCowan was working with him later on, earlier this morning when we came in, and took a pillow and was just beating the crud out of him. I said, what are you doing? He goes, well, I used to play the post. I said, you never played the post. So it's kind of cool to see Max here coaching.
All right, it'll be the Beavers in their traveling purple uniforms. And
I stand corrected. Miles, excuse me.
Oh, Miles McGowan.
Yeah, McGowan.
Yeah. And, of course.
He's your buddy.
Well.
I noticed he came up and talked to you.
Yeah. We share stories about basketball. Yeah.
Well, he knew that you played back in the day.
Yeah. Tip will be won by the Beavers. Nope, they're going to call it jump ball. Looks like we'll do it again. Am I right? Because nobody had possession. Told you.
I didn't disagree with you.
No, but you got to look at
it. Do you reset the shot? Do you reset the clock?
I would.
To 20 minutes?
Yeah.
No, you do not, because you've already played 5 seconds.
It's not fair.
Well, it's
we have to
basketball
it.
is not fair. Whoa!
We have to re-jump it. I think we should put time back on there. Studemeyer.
Studi, did you see him? Look at that move.
Good look at Torres. Schmitz can hit from downtown, so you got to keep an eye on him. Torres for 3. No.
Too soon.
Torres averaging 9 per game. Andre Irvin will run the point today. That is Snelling. They'll reverse it. They're looking down low, but nothing there for Stokes. Shot clock at 9. Here's a 3 on the way, and good by Snelling. Averages 7.5 points per game out of Erlanger, Kentucky. Good start for the Beavers. That is Studemeyer. Savovich straight away to Cole Pride. Pride, a wide open jumper on the switch and missed it. 2 Beaver players trying to go after it. Snelling will come away with it. Here's a quick release on the 3, missed the other way. As Justice Thompson can't get it. Ball loose, picked up, and a foul. Put back good by Stokes.
Quick start by Bluffton.
By the way, Stokes out of West Harrison, Indiana, played his high school basketball at Franklin County for the Wildcats. Brendan Williams will come in. Williams is a leaper. We were watching him a little bit in the warm-ups. 6'4" senior. Free throw good by Stokes. He has good athleticism out of South Bend, Mishawaka High School.
Caveman.
Yeah. So an early 6-0 lead for Bluffton. Fighting Engineers will go to their bench. McElhaney stepping into the lineup to give him a little more size down low. Studemeyer to McElhaney out top. The drive got 2 defenders in the air, and the jump hook good.
I like that step back. Good job. If you're defense, you got to keep your feet. Nice play.
So McElhaney gets the Engineers on the board. 6-2 your score. Irvin, wide open 3, and that was way downtown there for Justice Thompson.
That's at the 10-second line, 10-foot line on the volleyball court.
The drive on the baseline, nothing there for Schmitz. The kick out, McElhaney for 3, short. Cole Pride able to come away with it. Will get it back to Schmitz. His shot no good. Offensive rebound put back no. McElhaney another time will get that one.
Stuck with it.
McElhaney has 4.
He's calling up. Look at the bench. He's coming up to the bench.
Very early. Speaking of Rose Holman. Back the other way. Robson will receive it back out front from Stokes. Shot clock down to 9. Robson behind the back dribble. The step through, walked with it. Yep.
Good call. Defense has stepped up.
Well, here is the young man, Evan Gentili.
You like this kid.
I like this kid a lot.
Kid can play.
Out of Kettering, Ohio, he's shooting at 50%, averaging nearly 10 points per game. So Gentili comes in, and we like to consider him instant offense. That is Studemeyer working out front against Irvin. Gentili on the right wing, little slip screen that time by Cole Pride, stripped out of his hands by Irvin. Back there the way we go.
This kid can knock down threes.
Well, not that one. Snelling missed it badly. And coming away with it is McElhaney. We'll head the other way. Savovich. Able to slow it up. Cole Pride swings it now to Gentili. Inside. Cole Pride, layup good.
Cole Pride that time ran the floor really, really well. Kept on going down in the middle of the floor looking for the ball. Nice job. Nice offense.
That is Irvin.
Oh, he pushed off.
After a 6-0 lead, we're tied at 6. Skip pass. Snelling again for 3. This time he gets it. Second 3 of the ball game already.
Game's a little physical today.
Savovich. Gentili straight away. McElhaney will drive back to Gentili in the corner for 3. Missed it. And coming away with it will be Irvin. Beavers back the other way. Good look at Big 50 J.D. Stokes. Stokes drives, reverse layup, no, and he'll go to the line for 2. Foul, I believe, on Gentili. Today's game brought to you in part by Reynolds Farm Equipment, the leading equipment dealer serving farmers, homeowners, landscapers, and commercial contractors in Indiana. Give them a call, 317-849-0810.
Hello and welcome to Game Day. My name is Keith Myers. I'm the Vice President of IndianaSRN. We're glad that you joined us today. If you'd like to see more content just like tonight, just hit the donate button. Every dollar that you donate will go right back into more games right here on IndianaSRN. This means more games for you. It's IndianaSRN, where you always have a front row seat.
Your business depends on quality, efficiency, and reliability. At Reynolds Farm Equipment, we help you stay ahead with John Deere commercial mowers built for performance. Whether you're maintaining parks, businesses, or neighborhood lawns, you need equipment that works as hard as you do. With expert service, flexible financing, and the best lineup of mowers in the industry, Reynolds keeps your operation running strong. Reynolds Farm Equipment, your local John Deere dealer since 1955.
College basketball on RHIT.TV, brought to you by Beatty Insurance, their company that understands your industry and what's on the line for you. Call Lance at Beatty Insurance, 812-522-5640.
Bluffton shooting 42.9% early in this first TV timeout, and Rose Holman at 33%.
That was a great slip screen. That's one thing Cole Pride does really well. He slip screened that side. You saw him do it on this side as well. And when he does that, he's awful hard to stop.
He's got the length.
He does. 6'9", probably the biggest player in the HCAC. Stokes at the line and got the first. J.D. Stokes is listed at 6'6". He is a junior, averaging 4.5 points. He's about ready to surpass his average here in the first half, and he missed it.
Did you jinx him?
Yes.
Thanks.
McElhaney with a rebound. Studemeyer crossed the timeline. Gentili gives it up now to Schmitz. Gentili gets it back, fires the 3, missed it. He is cold early, and looks like we have a rebounding foul against Bluffton. Into the ball game is Jackson Foster. Foster, a 6'5" freshman, picks up his first. They're going to give Stokes a break, so this is a team that got a little bit smaller right here. Into the ball game is Carson Klum. The drive, and we'll go to the line, and Will McElhaney.
Boy, that's 2 quick fouls on 12.
So Foster gets number 2. We will see Rose Holman go back to their bench. Nate Smith out of Ritter High School played the other night, played very well off the bench. As you see McElhaney at the line, and he missed the free throw. By the way, it didn't take long for Stokes to come back in. And really, you don't have any choice, because if you get much smaller, it's going to be a real problem with the size of McElhaney and Pride on the floor at the same time. And again, then you also had the 2 fouls on Jackson Foster at 6'5", so he comes out. Second free throw missed. Pride got a hand on it. It lays right into the awaiting arms of Andre Irvin. Irvin gets that high screen. Skip pass, baseline drive, ball loose, turnover there by Robson. Back the other way we go. Wide open, Gentili for 3. Boy, he's cold early.
Boy, they are cold. Whole team is cold.
Rebound Stokes.
30%.
So far, a game of runs offensively, 6, and now 4 for Bluffton. Still plenty of time on the shot clock. This is Irvin. The high screen from Stokes. Irvin back to Stokes. Shot clock at 5. Stokes will get it back. Pull-up jumper, no good. In fact, it missed the rim. That'll be a shot clock violation. So far, Nevin Robson averaging nearly 15 a game. He has not scored. He's a double-double guy. 14, 7, and 10, 3 in the rebounding department. And Irvin at 14 a game. He has not scored yet.
High screen.
McElhaney with the basketball, gives it up now to Smith. Lob it down to Pride. Pride had a big-time mismatch, and it's off Pride. He had a much, much smaller Carson Klum at 5'9" in the pass. All you had to do is get him the ball.
Get him the ball.
So the turnover costing Rose-Hulman, as one of the players coming up out of the ballgame is Andre Irvin. That'll put Klum at the point now, gets that high screen. Klum, they list him at 5'9". I'm not sure he's 5'9". Shot in the corner is an air ball by Robson. Here come the Fighting Engineers. See if they'll get it down to Pride. They do. Nice pass, layup good. Sealed his man off perfectly.
I think they could probably do that almost all afternoon long.
10-8. Savovich set to come back in. In the ball game now for Bluffton, number 2, Matt Ray. A lot of physicality underneath, and a foul, offensive foul on Brendan Williams. That'll be a turnover as well. One thing about it, any time that you duck your shoulder, I don't care what, you're going to get called for a foul.
You're correct.
Even if the defensive player stands there and takes the hit, you cannot duck your shoulder. And I know that Williams isn't happy about that call, but that's something is a player at 6'4", and we talked about his physicality. I mean, he's going to be outsized here. McElhaney is much bigger than he is. And the ball comes loose, turnover. Nope, they're going to stay right here. Last touch by the Beavers. Jack Murphy was about to come in, then they changed their mind.
Referee almost ran over a cameraman right there.
$19 on the shot clock. Schmitz has yet to score here this afternoon. Savovich, they're looking inside to Pride. He has a mismatch again. Smith, McElhaney. McElhaney, 3 on the shot clock. Drive, scores.
Beat him at the step.
6 for McElhaney.
First tie of the day.
Outside of 0, you're correct. Well, actually, it was 6-6. Nice pass inside. Layup.
How about that
block? Stokes. Savovich back the other way. Pride sets for 3.
Boom!
Got it. Nice to have a guy at 6'9" can step outside.
That's how our cameraman shoots.
Yeah. Yeah, but he was well above 40%. 13-10. The turn by Williams. Fadeaway shot good. He is very athletic.
Yes, he is.
I was watching him dunk. He kind of reminded me of you a little bit back in your day during the warm-ups. Savovich, McElhaney down low, has the size advantage on Williams. Ducks his shoulder in and scores. McElhaney, 8 points already in the first half.
I thought he got fouled. Maybe he didn't.
Back the other way we go. Talk about a physical game already. Whistling a foul out front. Robson was hoping they wouldn't call that because he was going to get an assist on that last play. Watch this inside. McElhaney saw the opening and laid it in. We've got a timeout on the floor. Rose-Hulman leads it by 3.
IndianaSRN wants to put more kids on TV. And honestly, that's exactly what these kids deserve. They stream more than 350 high school and college games every year, giving Indiana athletes the spotlight they've earned. All games are free to watch with on-demand on their YouTube channel. The cost is amazingly affordable, which means more kids get their moment to shine. IndianaSRN, where you always have a front row seat.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
Don't sing anymore. Oh, we're back. I'm just warning everybody, don't sing anymore.
Well, fortunately, I was not on the air while I was singing that.
Boy,
but me and her son.
Oh, Mariah Carey. Yeah, you sound a lot alike. Yeah. Today's game brought to you in part by Boilermaker Local 374. They represent highly skilled, highly motivated workers in field construction and metal fabrication in Indiana. Whether it's a new build, upgrade, or facility maintenance, you can count on Local 374 to get the job done right the first time. You know, isn't that the highest selling Christmas song of all time?
Yes, sir.
It wouldn't have been if you were singing it, though. You've been a one-hit wonder, even if that.
I was a one-hit wonder.
Beaver basketball after the timeout. The drive, the kick, the shot on
rebound.
The way. No. Ray can't get it. Ray out of Indianapolis Heron High School. And then a turnover back the other way. Stepping in to get the steal is Thompson. Here we go the other way. Plum on the drive. Ray will set it up. We're coming up on the halfway point of the first half. Beavers have run that shot clock down to 9. Snelling will find JD with the shot as Stokes can't get it. Ball out of bounds, and they're going to say it'll be Rose-Hulman basketball. Back in the lineup is going to be Robson. Coming out will be Stokes.
The referees, who hit it out? I don't care who touched the ball. Who hit it out?
I think that might have been the voice of Robson.
Yeah. I think you're right. That's hilarious.
Savovich, the drive off the glass, good touch.
Off the wrong hand, right?
Yeah.
Did he shoot that left-handed?
Shot it right-handed, off the left side.
Okay.
So Savovich on the board for the first time, lead at 5. Robson, foul call. And let's see who they're going to get. It'll be McElhaney or Jack Murphy. They got Murphy.
Murphy's looking at it like, what did I do?
You will have a special guest at halftime.
I don't have a guest at halftime. No, I do not.
That lady right there.
I may interview our camera guy, Matt. He could give us the pointers.
Well, he should. Here's a 3 on the way. Good. Young man Matt Ray out of Heron High School.
We saw him play a couple times last year.
Well, Matt can give you some insiders on the first half.
Yep.
McElhaney, and we have a stoppage of play. Foul's going to go against Robson. There's a little bit of extracurricular activity on that one, and Robson's mother is not happy. I don't think the guy's too happy either. But if you drove 4 hours, you'd expect a lot out of a game, right?
Yes, sir.
You're going to get your money's worth. Savovich with 10 on the shot clock. The drive floater is good. Nate Smith out of Ritter High School.
A lot of local flavor. Love it.
I would imagine that Heron and Ritter played
They would have played each other in the same conference.
19-15 your score. Robson stops, fires, and hits the three. His first bucket of the night. Lead back to 1. Boy, they wanted a foul call there on McElhaney. No whistle. Savovich in the corner to step back. His three is good. He has 5.
That quick release.
Robson has an advantage here from a quickness standpoint as Murphy on the guard. Robson kicks it back once again to Ray. Thompson will give it to Robson, will drive in and miss the shot. He took it over Murphy, and it'll go over to Rose-Hulman.
Rose-Hulman now shooting right at 55%. Bluffton at 37.
We will have at some point, I believe, a microphone laid right down there because I want you to hear this. That is Smith across the timeline. Almost a steal. McElhaney inside, and Murphy off his leg and out of bounds. Turnover. Just a 4-point game as the Beavers will take over the basketball. And by the way, Andre Irvin is back in. He is their second leading scorer at 14 per game. They love to get his offense going. Boy, they almost threw that one
that ball
away.
was right there.
Snelling had to reach behind to get it. The drive and the shot, no good. Foul on McElhaney, and that will put Thompson at the line. How many years of experience do these three officials have?
I'm not sure.
I'm not saying that as a knock. I'm just saying usually you know.
Well, yeah, in the women's game, because I did the women's game for many years.
Right.
But in the men's game, I do not.
They all look fairly young. But I would probably 30, 40 years in here, right?
I would assume that would be correct.
By the way, McElhaney picked up number 2, so they'll lose his services, which will hurt a little bit because he has 8 points.
Both of the observers in the HCAC are very, very knowledgeable, and I think we have a pretty good crew of officials.
Oh, yeah. Studemeyer back in. Also coming back in for Bluffton will be J.D. Stokes.
I wonder if Jay's listening today. Hello, Jay Jones, if you're listening, watching.
Second free throw is good.
A lot of hot games today in this conference. Troy will run down those scores for you at halftime.
22-20, Studemeyer. Pride will set the high screen. That slip screen, oh, he was open for the moment. Here's Schmitz. Also in the ball game is Torres. Skip past Studemeyer. 3.
Got it.
Kobe Studemeyer gets his first bucket of the night, 25-20. This is Irvin across the timeline. He and Studemeyer make a good matchup. Studemeyer's been around a long time. The drive by Robson, almost a steal. Lob pass. The drive, contact, no whistle for Thompson. We head the other way. Lead pass to Pride.
Knock that down.
Savovich for 3.
No.
Rebounded by Irvin. Irvin a little more up-tempo as he'll give it off now to Robson. Oh, they had a chance there to get Stokes inside. Missed him. The drive, off-balance shot, good. How about Andre Irvin?
Off the wrong foot.
He is out of Lewis Center, Ohio. He is a grad student at 5'10". He's one of the top guards in the conference this year. Studemeyer. Almost a steal out front by Thompson. Ball loose on the floor. Torres will turn and fire and hit. Christian Torres, his first two.
I tell you what, the length he has is pretty impressive.
Well, hard to block his shot. If you're going to guard him, you have to really get up on him and kind of push him outside his comfort zone. Lead back to 5. Stokes for 3, no. Torres with the rebound. Robson hit the floor, numbers the other way. Savovich drives, missed it. Pride almost got a rebound, but it goes out of bounds. And we've got a timeout on the floor. Rose-Hulman leads it by 5.
A good engineer, a good mathematician, a good scientist can identify problems.
But in order to be a great scientist or engineer, you've got to have curiosity and you've got to have creativity. And that's what's going to set you apart.
You can't teach curiosity. You just need to encourage your students to be curious. Curious in anything that they do. Curious so that it brings out the innovations, the new ideas.
College basketball brought to you by Piper Logistics. For more than 2 decades, the seasoned professionals at Piper have been the trusted partners for inventory management, warehouse fulfillment, and transportation. Give them a call, 317-396-1023. And by Dynamark Graphics Group, your local one-stop shop for signs, print, promo products, apparel, and mailing services. They've been serving the Indianapolis area for over 50 years. Dynamark, building strong relationships through exceptional service. 317-328-2555.
You think our crew could do a pyramid like that and we could go up on top?
What do you think? No? If you were the anchor, maybe we could get on top.
No, I wouldn't be the guy on top.
No, that ain't working. That's not working. That would be a huge liability, and our insurance rates would go up.
Well, if I fell, I'd be hurt for a while.
If you fell, we'd all be hurt for a while.
You wouldn't have to work with me anymore.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, let's do it now.
All right, following the timeout, 5-point lead. It'll be Beaver basketball. By the way, Andre Irvin running that point. He's going to be a little more active, I have a feeling, because they now have gone to a 4-guard lineup right here. The only big is J.D. Stokes. So they're size-wise, they're outsized, but they're going to go to Stokes inside. Jump hook, no. Torres may have got a hand on it.
Torres is just a beast.
Yeah, 6'6" in his length. It's hard.
He fell down.
Yep, Stokes. Torres will find wide open Schmitz. Missed it. Put back, no, by Pride. Torres had it, lost it. Picked up by Studemeyer. Still 17 on the shot clock. Torres drives, and they're going to call a blocking foul on J.D. Stokes. Oh, my.
Watch the arc underneath the basket. He was inside that arc. That's a great call by the official.
So Stokes will pick up the foul.
Look at that. He is just muscle.
Well, he reminds me a lot of me. The free throw is good. I got a little shook up by that one.
Biggest lead here at 8.
8 points, 30-22. Lead pass to Snelling. And then driving to the basket, and Pride may have gotten away with a goaltending right there. Bluffton not happy about that one at all. Looked like that Irvin was going to get an easy bucket. Pride underneath. Studemeyer. Now Torres will drive in the lane. Left hand might have been partially blocked the other way. Here come the Beavers. Heading down the floor. This will be Ray. Stripped out of his hands. Ball loose. Turnover. Here come the Fighting Engineers. Here's Pride. Quick release. Good.
That's just great outlast pass.
Lead at 10. Under the 5-minute mark here in the first half. We will see Gentili come back in. Good look here at Robson. Been held in check, only 3 points so far. Pride on the defensive side holding Robson. Robson steps out, launches the three and missed it. That's out of his range there. Studemeyer back the other way, got fouled at midcourt, and they will get Irvin. He'll get that foul every time.
You got to make that foul call there because they had numbers, and they're running really well, so you got to stop the momentum somehow.
Today's game brought to you by Risk Work. We make people feel safe. We protect your business. You live safe, we've got you covered. Give them a call, 317-379-6755. Last few minutes right now belong to Rose-Hulman, trying to go to 2-0 in the conference. That is Studemeyer. Nice slip screen again, and a block shot, though Cole Pride. He wanted a
goaltending too.
Stokes able to get the block. By the way, William Layfield is checked in now. Here's a deep three by Snelling, and it's good. Snelling with 9, his third three-pointer. And they'd been cold for a while. Plum is back in for Bluffton near steal as it goes out of bounds off of Robson. And we've got another timeout at 3:47, 32-25.
Finding the right answer and trying again, that's really what dragged me to aerospace. I saw other people making amazing stuff on 3D printers, and I thought if I combine that art of 3D printing with engineering, I could make something as complex as an airplane. It all changed when I came to Rose-Hulman. I feel amazing that I have still 3 years to do something much more complex.
Hello and welcome to Game Day. My name is Keith Myers. I'm the Vice President of IndianaSRN. We're glad that you joined us today. If you'd like to see more content just like tonight, just hit the donate button. Every dollar that you donate will go right back into more games right here on IndianaSRN, which means more games for you. It's IndianaSRN, where you always have a front row seat.
Another way you can donate, just email us at coach@IndianaSRN. There's one.
That was a goaltend. We're going to see the other one on You Make the Call. This is Pride.
Nope.
Nope, not that one, but the other one was.
Nope. Yes. Yeah. Pretty much. Look, Coach is like,
yeah, what's going on
What's going on here? Where am I? Rose-Hulman?
Well, you know what they say. That's why you play some at home and some on the road.
I would always play at home.
Yeah, I would too. I'm sure everybody would. And if everybody was home, nobody'd play anybody.
Okay.
Pretty good philosophy
It
there,
is good philosophy.
All right, Studemeyer gets the high screen from Pride. Torres, I'm going to try to get it back inside to Pride. If he gets it, he has a huge size advantage again. Savovich driving, oh my. Tough call there against the Beavers.
And between two men playing straight up. That's tough.
Well, and I thought maybe Savovich was a little out of control, too. And your fan club thought so, too.
Mm-hmm.
Savovich to the line.
You know, I need one of those at home.
What's that?
When Debbie starts spelling stuff on the floor, call the...
Get you a little sweeper out there.
Yeah, get the maintenance guy to...
So here's Savovich at the line. Rose-Hulman, by the way, still struggling a little bit at the free throw line. They've missed 2 of their first 4.
They're at 50%, though, shooting from the field. Not bad.
Yeah, but you got to shoot better than 50% from the line.
Well, yeah, okay. Well, there's 100%.
There you go. Well, down that one.
Okay.
She's still only 3 for 5, which my math is correct. What's that, 60%? Thank you.
Rebounding 20.
Oh, my. Unforced error right there on Klum.
Rebounding 20-11 in favor of Rose-Hulman.
And they have a 9-point lead. Well, that's a costly turnover. You haven't even handed him the ball yet.
Well, he wanted to count to 5.
Yeah, well, you Stoudemire, that doesn't work that way. Gentili drives.
Oh, knock that down.
In the corner. Here's a 3. Gentili still cold.
He hasn't made one, has he?
No, he has not. Averaging nearly 10 per game. Beavers basketball, 3 minutes remaining. That is Justice Thompson. Now they'll find Klum. And throws it away. 2 turnovers in a row for Klum. That'll get you on the bench quick. He's going to come out. Stoudemire back the other way for the Fighting Engineers. Torres down the lane. He turns it over. On the races, we head the other way with Layfield and a foul call against Gentili. That'll be his first. You want to get on the bench really quick, turn it over 2 in a row.
And don't go back on defense.
Well, that doesn't help either. So William Layfield at the line. Out of Westchester, Ohio, he is a 6'4" senior. Layfield averaging 3.8 points per game. So back in will be Andre Irvin. One more here for Layfield. You have a guest at halftime?
No, we're going to look at Rose-Hulman at halftime.
34-27, that is Stoudemire.
Going to tour the campus.
Now Savovich, the high screen by Murphy. Murphy drops down, ball tipped. It'll stay here with the Fighting Engineers. 8 on the shot clock. Savovich pulls up from 3, can't get it to go. The rebound pulled down by Thompson. Here come the Beavers, back the other way. Left-hand shot, good. Nice job by Robson. That's pretty good body control right there. Quickly the other way, Savovich. Lead down to 5. Torres to Stoudemire, sets for 3, no. Robson with a rebound, almost Gentile sneaking in there. Again, running the other way, ball stripped out of the hands of Snelling, and we'll have more changes. Today's game brought to you by LiUNA, the Build America Union, 500,000 strong, fighting for better wages and benefits, safer job sites, and greater opportunities. We are LiUNA. Beavers chance to get to within 3 with a bucket here. Here is a 3 on the way, nothing but net for Urban. He has 5, and now the lead down to 2.
At one time was at 10.
Well, push off there by Schmitz, able to get away with it. Gentili, skip pass. The drive and a blocking foul called against Irvin. He thought that Nate Smith had pushed off. So Andre Irvin picked up his second. And that'll put Smith at the line. So here is Nate Smith, the 5'11 freshman. 1:17 remaining. And he nails the first. We will not only tour the campus. Are you doing that on your own, or do you have a...
No, this was video.
You have a flush, what do they call it, a fluff piece?
A puff piece.
A puff piece or
yeah.
a fluff piece?
No, a puff
A puff piece?
A puff. Fluff.
Second one, no good. It goes out of bounds.
How long have you been with us? Long enough.
6 years.
Yeah.
It's a puff piece or a slough piece?
He knows.
What is it called? Puff piece? We weren't to argue about this anymore.
No. I never wore a 55 on my chain, did you?
I never had a chain. If he wants to give me one, I'll wear it.
Uh-oh.
Fast break back the other way. Rose-Hulman didn't get back. Thompson with the easy layup.
Bluffton has played well the last 3 minutes.
They have. All of a sudden, it's a one-point ball game, and we have a minute remaining. Torres on the drive, got cut off by Thompson.
Got to move.
Here's Gentile. Gentile against Layfield. High screen Torres.
They're standing. Don't stand.
Gentile drives. Too hard of a pass for Torres. Shot clock at 7. Here's Schmitz. Schmitz has been shut out in the first half. The drive by Smith. Floater no good. They just beat the shot clock. Ball loose in the backcourt. Foul against Smith. Back in the ball game for Bluffton will be Carson Klum, and we'll head to the free throw line. We will have the not only piece on Rose Holman, we'll also have the first half stats. Free throw missed, and the rebound pulled down by Torres. It's about a difference of 3 seconds between the game clock and the shot clock. Lob pass, inside, easy layup, Cole Pride. Double figures now with 11. Final chance here for Bluffton. Deep three is on the way. Off the rim is Robson. Offensive rebound, Layfield. Put back, no good. That'll do it for the first half. Bluffton down in double digits in the first half, but they battled back to make it a 3-point game. We'll get your thoughts before we go to our halftime. Your thoughts on the first half?
Well, you look at the field goal percentage, 45% for Rose Holman, 40% for Bluffton. Field goal percentage is at 15 to 33 for Rose Holman, 11 to 28 for Bluffton. 3-point basket, 6 to 15 for Bluffton, and just 3 of 14 for Rose Holman. Very balanced first half. The biggest lead, 10 by Rose Holman.
All right, and by the way, we'll check out the first half scoring numbers coming up in a few minutes as well. Your halftime score, Rose Holman 34-37, Rose Holman 34.
Aspen Creek Grill, we are a from-scratch concept with comfort fresh food. You can expect a world-class experience on a great budget. We've got incredible specials, great service. Today's dish that we're going to highlight is going to be our Aspen Blue Sirloin. It is, again, our premium Black Angus certified beef, and we top that with a blue cheese crust. Again, everything that we do here is made from scratch, and it's no different from our steaks. We hand cut all our steaks in-house. So our team back there, it's just an incredible team. Everything that they do, they take so much pride in. They put a little bit of themselves into everything that they do over here, especially since it is a made from scratch concept. We want everybody to come, visit us, enjoy some great food with some great service. Bring your friends, bring your family, come have some great food, have a great time with us with some of the best comfort scratch food.
Bertner Electric Incorporated provides professional commercial electrical contractor services to Indianapolis and surrounding communities. Locally owned and operated for over 30 years, our knowledge and experience make us the perfect choice for all your commercial electrical contractor needs. Contact us today.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
37-34 here at halftime. We're going to get you caught up, though, on some of the other scores going on in the HCAC with 4:25 remaining in the first half. Anderson winning at Berea 42-25. Still, there is 4:25 left in the first half. There are 3 finals. Hanover beat Franklin today 74-65. Transylvania knocked off Mount St. Joseph. It went into overtime. Overtime in a very low-scoring affair, 54-53 in that one. And Manchester, after losing here in the game we had just a couple of days ago, they come back, they go to Richmond, and they beat Earlham 83-72 in the final there. So those, again, are three finals that we have today in the HCAC. Quickly, the scoring in the first half. We'll start with Bluffton. They were led by Snelling with 9, 4 points by Stokes, Robson with 5, Irvin finished with 5, Justice Thompson off the bench with 4 points. Also 2 points by Brendan Williams. Matt Ray had 3, and William Layfield finished with 2. By the way, Bluffton turned the ball over 6 times in the first half of play. For Rose-Hulman, they were led by Cole Pride with 11. Christian Torres finished with 5, 3 points by Studemeyer, 7 by Daniel Savovich. Will McElhaney finished with 8. Nate Smith finished with 3. Points off turnovers, each team with 4. Rose-Hulman now a 20 points in the paint. They lead Bluffton by 10 in that category. Second chance points, 5 for Rose-Hulman, 3 for Bluffton. Fast break points down a lot from the last time Rose-Hulman played here and got that win over Manchester, 5-4. Rose-Hulman leads there. And bench points, 11-7. Maybe the biggest story right now for Rose-Hulman is Joey Schmitz, averaging 20 per game, has not scored in the first half, so they got to get his offense going.
I agree with that. I think the key here is the bench points at 11-7 makes a little bit of difference too. Rose-Hulman has led most of the game as well. Bluffton has only led one time at the 5:58 mark of this first half.
All right, we'll take a timeout. 37-34, Rose-Hulman.
My first role model was definitely my dad, because he was an engineering major.
My mother's in this field, so it kind of got me interested in it.
The fun is actually learning it, getting through all these experiences, having people around you that you can celebrate things with. That makes it very different.
You know, this school changed my life.
Here tonight, I would remind you that the Stone Age did not end because of a lack of stones. Every major advance in civilization is a result of innovation.
So Rose-Hulman coming up on 150 years. The feeling that I have is a sense of privilege to be a part of it.
And I like to make things. That's something I really enjoy doing. Creation, problem solving. I tend to have ideas and think, okay, can I make that? And I give it a shot, whether the answer is yes or no.
There's just a lot of people who care a whole lot here on this campus.
I feel immense pride in that community.
The place where students, staff, and faculty have the opportunity to look into the future and see themselves.
Engineers are not in the business of predicting the future, we're in the business of creating the future.
And want to make it good, want to make it strong, and want to make it just as great as it can be for the next 150 years.
Each of you has an original story. Rose-Hulman has its own story too, in which you play a crucial part. Your time contributed to our 150th year history of innovation, entrepreneurship, and discovery that has significantly helped us shape the world. Today, our stories continue into the future. And I know you'll all make us proud.
So you're thinking about a degree in engineering, science, or math. You probably have a lot of questions. Will it be difficult? Will I be part of a community? Will I make an impact? At Rose-Hulman, our goal is to give our students the world's best STEM education in an environment of individual attention and support, all while achieving over 98% job placement after graduation. But how does this all work? What does a real student's journey look like? When you arrive for orientation and first step on the 1,300-acre campus, you might think, wow, that's a lot of green. Or, is their mascot really an elephant? While orientation is about answering some of these questions, yes, our mascot is indeed an elephant. Your first year at Rose is all about building community. First-year students are required to live on campus, studying together with the academic community. So you'll be making new friends at nightly floor dinners, weekend trips planned by the RAs, or special events like the Greatest Floor. You'll even get to build the famous homecoming bonfire. Each hall floor has a sophomore advisor who assists with campus organizations and homework questions, as well as an RA who provides hall education programs and promotes campus-wide events. Both will help you transition smoothly from high school to college life. During your time at Rose, you'll be collaborating with other students in a diverse array of clubs, intramurals, and out in the community. You might be in the 40% of students that play a sport, or the third that are involved in fraternities and sororities. Classes are small at Rose-Hulman, so each of your professors will know you by name, whether it's in a major specific class or while studying the humanities, social sciences, and arts. Did we mention you'll be collaborating with your classmates here as well? Education isn't just all about your coursework, though. We believe in putting your knowledge and skills to work in a real-world environment. Over 90% of all Rose-Hulman students have at least one internship, co-op, or research opportunity, or study abroad by the start of their senior year. And we're ranked in the top 10 private schools for internships. In your final year, you'll have the chance to show off what you've learned. You'll be doing this through your capstone project. And you may also present in the Rose Show or a research symposium, all of which can help you reach your career goals. But let's not get ahead of ourselves, because there's one very important step left. Congratulations! You've made it to graduation. As you stand with your friends where you started your journey 4 years ago, the bagpipes start to play, and you march towards commencement and your future. Your degree in STEM means you won't be stuck on one path, though. STEM is all about creative problem solving, and Rose-Hulman is a place where creative minds thrive. Entrepreneurship, sustainability, and global leadership are so important to Rose-Hulman that our 10-year strategic plan is focused on providing students with unparalleled opportunities to lead and shape the future. The skills you learn here will help you reach your career goals and will grow with you as a person for the rest of your life.
Back at Hulbert Arena, 37-34 halftime score. We updated you moments ago on the HCAC. Top 25 men's basketball today. Number 1 Purdue, they got whipped up on by number 10 Iowa State. 81-58 in a game not as close as that score may indicate.
Wait a minute. Just called Mackey. They're going to recount our points and make sure we got 58.
So maybe they thought the points weren't put in the right place.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. By the way, number 4 Duke got a win at number 7 Michigan State, 66-60. One other game involving 2 ranked teams as number 6 Louisville, they beat number 22 Indiana, 87-78. So the Hoosiers have now lost 2 straight as well. Not good news for
the football Hoosiers play tonight at 8 o'clock.
Well, you better hope it's not a trifecta, because if it is, there'll be a lot of sad people with Indiana losing tonight. All right, number 3, Michigan today. They're beating Rutgers 58-33.
Of course you say that.
Number 25, Arkansas, a winner over Fresno State in the second half, 56-32. They get about 14 minutes remaining in that one. Other games coming up tonight. Washington is at number 24, USC. Florida State is at number 8, Houston. Number 14, Illinois plays at number 13, Tennessee. Also tonight, Ole Miss is at number 23, St. John's, and number 2, Arizona, home against number 20, Auburn. That football game that you're referring to, the Big Ten Championship, starts at 8 o'clock, or, well, it'll be after 8.
8:20, I think.
Pregame began yesterday, I think we were told, at about 6 o'clock in the morning on Friday morning.
It's been, yes.
And if you thought tickets were going to be plenteous and available, they will be if you want to pay a hefty price. Now, I don't know about you, but my checkbook doesn't have that kind of money.
I don't have a number, a column, 3 numbers, and a column, and another 3 numbers.
I don't think many people do, so it was quite a hefty price. By the way, they did a nice job with the NCAA and the Big Ten combining all that stuff downtown, which was nice for fans that don't have money, because there actually was a few free things you could do.
Yeah, and there's some big screen TVs in some local establishments as well, and I think there's a big one outside Lucas Oil Stadium as well. So if you want, I'm going to be on the 50-yard line right in front of my house.
No matter what, yes.
With my crackers, my cheese, my Coca-Cola, and some shrimp cocktail. How about that?
After all the pizza you ate today, you're going to go back and eat.
I had 2 slices of pizza.
You had at least 3. I saw 3.
Matthew's my witness. I've only had 2.
3. See, he knows it's 3. All right, second half, what do you expect?
A lot more pressure. Bluffton will put a lot more pressure on the ball. I think the physicality, but you got to, if you're a Rose-Hulman, you got to deliver inside.
Well, they certainly have a size advantage with Cole Pride at 6'9", and I tell you what, he does a great job. That slip screen that he does is as good as anybody.
Yep.
And somehow Bluffton, if he does that again, they're going to have to find a way to get somebody on that backside to come help. Beaver basketball to begin the second half. Rose-Hulman trying to go to 2-0 in conference play. Off the screen, Robson drives, missed it. Robson able to get the basketball back. Stokes will go to the line, foul. I think they're going to get Cole Pride for his first.
Got to rebound the basketball.
Stokes 2 for 3 from the line. Well, we talked about Bluffton in the pregame that they've been in every game but the one. And they didn't play well in the second half in their loss to Mount St. Joseph. Otherwise, they very well could have been at 1-0 in the conference. Stokes now with 6 points.
Oh, my.
Lead at 1. Savovich. Here's Pride.
Giving him the basketball.
Stokes trying to push him outside the block. 1-on-1. Pride turns and scores.
I tell you what, once he turns, his length is really, really good.
By the way, Rose-Hulman back on Tuesday against a very good Washington team. They'd love to go into that one with a win. Robson, left side to Snelling, back to Robson. Snelling, a little give-and-go game. Robson drives underneath. Kicks it back outside to Snelling. Robson missed, and then the tip up good by J.D. Stokes.
Got to block out. He snuck in underneath the basket.
39-38. That is Savovich. Left-hand pass will find Torres. Now Studemeyer. And a near steal as J.D. Stokes stepping in the passing lane. 14 on the shot clock. Still waiting to get Schmitz on track offensively. He was shut out in the first half. Studemeyer stops the up and under and missed the finger roll. Torres rebound, put back, no.
Too strong.
J.D. Stokes with the rebound. Drive down the lane, fadeaway shot, good. Andre Irvin.
They're attacking the basket much better than Rose-Hulman right now.
They erase a double-digit deficit, and we got a foul call. I think they may have gotten Joey Schmitz. Schmitz will pick up his first.
Coach not real happy with that call.
There might be a little frustration on Schmitz's part as well.
Now he's going to lean on this guy, sir.
Anybody who's within an earshot.
Yeah, listen to me.
Stokes, right side to Robson. Robson cannot fake out Studemeyer. Here is Thompson back to Stokes, the double team. Skip pass will find Irvin. 3 on the way, no good, as Thompson can't get it to go. Here is Studemeyer across the timeline, beats Irvin down the floor. Good ball movement to Torres, and then a blocking foul called, and looks like they're going to get Irvin for his third.
That's early, isn't it? 3?
He's got 3. So Seth Clark has a decision to make. Do they come back with Carson Klum or let Irvin continue to play?
Through it.
High screen is Studemeyer looking inside, trying to get it to Cole Pride. They're playing that triangle game on that side, and a blocking foul. That'll go against Stokes. That'll be his second.
Oh, he was shooting the basketball, wasn't he?
No.
Oh.
He was passing. Here comes Layfield, and that'll put Stokes on the bench. He's got 3, actually.
Yeah.
So he and Irvin both in foul trouble. Bluffton with a 1-point lead. That is Pride. Studemeyer takes the handoff. Back to Pride as a mismatch here. Snelling. Pride walked with it.
Yeah, that's a good call.
So the turnover, Bluffton will get it back, though they lose Stokes and Irvin, 2 of their leading scorers today. Snelling has 9 to lead the way. Irvin driving, missing. I said Irving out of the lineup, but he stays in with those 3 fouls. It was Stokes who left the game, and Irvin will go to the free throw line. Foul will go against Pride. That's number 2 now in Cole Pride. And a lot of whistles early in the first 3 minutes and 15 seconds.
It seems like they tightened up the game a little bit.
McElhaney will check in. Torres will sit down. Missed them both.
That's rare. Here we go.
Schmitz will find Savovich.
Out of
Missed
rhythm.
the 3. Rebound McElhaney, and we have a foul call against Bluffton. May have gotten Layfield. Layfield picks up number 1.
He's from East Chicago, Indiana.
Yep.
Bishop Knoll High School.
Shot by McElhaney, and another foul on Layfield.
A lot of whistles.
So here's McElhaney at the line. He's 0 for 2. At this rate, we may be here till
noon.
9 o'clock. Noon tomorrow? Is that what you just said?
I have church tomorrow.
You may not make it at this rate.
I can go to third service if I have to.
You have 3 for the people who sleep in. The tip out off the missed free throw. Irvin comes away with it, and it's going to go out off of Irvin. Right now, Seth Clark of Bluffton, I'm sure he's thinking, I can't buy a call here.
I know it.
It's always good to have that official right in front of you, too. He's got to put the ball in play. He's a captive audience. Tied at 40. Off the screen is Schmitz. Schmitz, no room to fire from there. Savovich drives, finger roll, no.
Just can't buy a basket today.
Robson pulls it away. So now the Beavers have a chance to take the lead. Andre Irvin. He and Studemeyer battling it out front. Wide open, Robson passes up the 3. Now it'll be Layfield driving down the lane. Layfield able to get it up over Schmitz.
That's pure strength right there, young man.
Yeah, Schmitz, I think, got a hand on it. Here's Cole Pride. Draws the double team. That's the only way you're going to really stop him down low. Misses that shot, but another foul against the Beavers. And we've got a timeout on the floor, 42-40 Bluffton.
IndianaSRN wants to put more kids on TV. And honestly, that's exactly what these kids deserve. They stream more than 350 high school and college games every year, giving Indiana athletes the spotlight they've earned. All games are free to watch with On Demand on their YouTube channel. The cost is amazingly affordable, which means more kids get their moment to shine. IndianaSRN, where you always have a front row seat.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Officially Human. Their mission is to restore respect to game officials and recognize them as authorities on the field and the court. Do your part, practice good sportsmanship. No officials, no game. And also by Family Source Insurance. Pat Cherry is your independent agent, proudly representing Ohio Mutual Insurance. Give him a call at 317-894-7000. And by the way, I've got to mention, I know you want to say something, but if you're going to the game tonight or you can't go to the game tonight, go to Aspen Creek Grill. You know why?
Well, 32 screens.
You can see it everywhere.
Yep.
And they got some big screens, too. Great food, great servers. Aspen Creek Grill. Great place for the Big Ten Football Championship tonight. Cole Pride will head to the free throw line.
Yes.
– 14 points by Pride. He misses the second. Savovich had a chance to grab the offensive rebound. Still Bluffton leading it by 1. Stokes still out of the lineup. That's a big loss. Inside to Robson. Robson mismatch on the size here. Tries to take it at Cole Pride. Nothing. Layfield driving, got bumped, and a foul call. I think they'll get Gentili on the foul. Evan will pick up number 2. Layfield 2 for 2 from the line. He has 4 points. One thing about Robson down there in the paint, when you're trying to go against 6'9" Cole Pride, he doesn't generally bite on a lot of head fakes, and so you're kind of in no man's land.
Pretty good discipline. 43-41.
Robson's going to have to find a A little different strategy. Coming out of the lineup is Snelling. Snelling had 9 early in the first half, has not scored since. Matt Ray back in out of Heron High School. So still a very relatively small lineup here for the Beavers. Second free throw is good.
This is the biggest of their lead, isn't it?
It is, 3 points. Also in will be Nate Smith now for Rose-Hulman. Double high post. McElhaney back to Smith. Drives on the baseline and scores. It helps when you're going against a guy who has 3 fouls. And you got to like it that you recognize that.
Especially coming off the bench.
44-43 Bluffton. Near turnover. This is Matt Ray. They'll swing it left side now to Layfield from Thompson. Here is Robson for 3. No. He's a streaky shooter, isn't he?
Yes, sir.
This is Cole Pride. Pride. Boy, that's almost like stealing right there.
That's a 4-foot shot.
Well, that's why Robson is only 6'4", but he can't guard you. 5-inch difference.
I mean, you're 8 feet away from the basket. Next thing you know, he's at the cup.
High screen, Robson. The baseline drive. The kick. Here's Thompson. No. And the rebound. Pride had it. He and Savovich were together. Cole Pride now 16 points. The only player in double figures. McElhaney has 9 now for the Fighting Engineers.
He's played more minutes today than he did Tuesday.
Look who's back in. J.D. Stokes off the glass, no. And McElhaney the rebound. Stokes had to back away, otherwise he might have picked up his 4th. The drive by Smith, the layup good. 7 off the bench.
Pure energy right there, right? Coming off the bench.
47-44. Stokes will hand it off now to Robson. Nearly turned it over. This is Layfield. Layfield turns, and we have a foul call. Our near side official making that call. Looks like they may get Gentili. That'll be his 3rd. He'll come out of the lineup. Cole Pride will come out of the lineup. And so far, again, Joey Schmitz has not scored in this game. Ball got a bounce. Good athleticism there by Nate Smith. 13-10 remaining. Still a close one here. 3-point lead. Back in the lineup is Carson Klum. Good look there at Layfield. Jumper by Robson, good. Averaging 14.7, now has 7. Down by 1, Rose-Hulman basketball. Savovich gets the high screen. McElhaney trying to post up underneath. Also back in the ball game is Jack Murphy. Savovich on the drive, off the glass, good.
Can't shut him down.
First 2 points of the second half.
That may get him started.
Savovich has 9. Layfield, the kick out. Robson can't get it to go. McElhaney comes away with it. Lead pass to Savovich, will drive and lean and score.
Oh, and got fouled, no call.
Lead at 5. This is Klum.
Here comes the tempo that we like.
Nice pass to Robson, easy layup.
Couldn't get through the screen.
Back to 3. We will see Snelling come back in. Under the 12-minute mark as Nate Smith runs the show. High screen McElhaney. The pass, McElhaney underneath, and a foul call. Murphy would have gotten the assist. And we've got another timeout. 11:39 to go second half, 51-48.
Did you know, according to the National Federation of High Schools, 80% of new officials quit the game after just 2 seasons because of abusive behavior from the stands and sidelines.
Your kid's Friday night touchdown. Just WIT HD on Roku. IndianaSRN is bringing Central Indiana high school sports right to your living room in crystal clear quality. With over 350 live contests streaming each year, from football under the lights to basketball buzzer beaters, we're putting local athletes in the spotlight. Search IndianaSRN on your Roku device today and never miss a moment of hometown glory.
On Roku. You can watch it on your TV.
Speaking of watching, you can watch all the games you want on IndianaSRN or RHIT TV. We're looking for donations to help us, or sponsors to help put more games on the network. All you have to do is contact Coach at IndianaSRN.org or the little
barcode thing.
Little donate button right there.
Oh, there's a donate button.
Yeah, hit that donate button. We would appreciate it.
Well, we also appreciate Wheeler Mission. 131 years they've been a pillar in the Indianapolis community, providing help, hope, and healing to people in need. If you'd like to volunteer, need more information, call 317-686-6239. McElhaney at the line. So far, he is 1 of 4. Now make it 1 of 5. Stokes back in. Matt Ray will sit down. We will probably see Andre Irvin back in pretty soon. Second free throw is good. Lead at 4. Plum has not scored yet tonight. Here's Stokes. Stokes, nice turn back to the baseline, lays it in with the left hand. Stokes with 6 in the second half. He now has 9 tonight, 52-50. Smith almost lost it. That is Cole Pride now to Savovich. Pride will look to post up. Posting up against Layfield. Pride, pull-up shot, long, rebound McElhaney, and they're going to say he perhaps pushed off.
He definitely pushed off.
And so Will McElhaney picks up the foul. That's going to be number 3.
And both teams will be in the bonus next foul.
Coming up on the halfway point of the second half. Klum working against Smith. Klum, another costly turnover. We have seen him turn the ball over at least 3 times tonight. Savovich inside to McElhaney. Here's a 3 on the way, and finally on the board is Joey Schmitz.
He looks over the bench, go, finally.
Been a rough night.
It has been.
17 under his average. Lead back to 5.
Streak shooters happen.
That is J.D. Stokes. Stokes against Pride. 6'6" against 6'9". Stokes gets cut off. Good defense by Pride. The kick out now to Snelling. Snelling back to Stokes around the perimeter. Wide open is Klum. No good. Ball tipped out. And we have a foul call. I think they got McElhaney for number 4. So he may have to come out of the lineup. So we head to the free throw line. We're going to be shooting perhaps a lot of free throws in the last 10 minutes. Robson to the line for the first time tonight.
I didn't see the hole.
I didn't either. But certainly a game of angles, as you know. Robson at the line. Number 1 is good. Robson now in double figures. By the way, speaking of Andre Irvin back in the lineup, he leads the Beavers in rebounding with 7. So they need him in the lineup playing with those 3 fouls. He and Stokes both with 3. We mentioned Gentile has 3 and McElhaney has 4, but it's a 3-point lead. Schmitz on the drive, dumps inside to Pride, missed it, but a foul call against Bluffton. So Pride will head to the line. Foul's going to be called on Snelling. And for Snelling, that is number 2. Pride now 2 of 3 from the line. Second one for Pride is good. And the lead now at 5. Irvin working against Smith. High screen by Robson.
This could be a big stop here.
Robson against Torres. Robson spins twice. Kick out. J.D. Stokes missed the 3. Will head the other way.
Smart play. Didn't have numbers. Kicked it back out.
Pride will come set the screen for Schmitz. Schmitz on the drive. Feeds it back to Pride. Now it'll be Smith. Pride, top of the key. Savovich, the screen. Shot clock is at 3. Savovich drives, quick release, and good.
Got him on his hip. Put him on the hip and go. 7-point lead.
Savovich, second on the team in scoring behind Pride, who has 18. 7-point lead. Nice roll. Stokes lays it in. Running that one to perfection. Savovich 13, Pride 18. Stokes now with 12 on the other side for Bluffton. Lead at 5, coming up on 8 minutes to go. That is Pride against Stokes. Stokes tried to draw the foul. Pride missed it, and a foul call against Pride. Snelling able to sneak in there, and Pride gets his 3rd. Fouls could be an issue here pretty soon. You have McElhaney with 4. Gentili has 3. Pride has 3. Here's another look at the nice roll here by Savovich. That quick release is hard to block,
isn't it? Isn't it?
So Snelling at the line. Snelling has not been to the line yet tonight. Chance to get into double figures here. He has 9. Back in the lineup will be Jack Murphy, and sitting down will be Cole Pride. I would imagine he'll be back probably within the next 2.5 minutes.
I would say 3,
okay.
Yes.
So at least by 5.
That 5-minute stretch, yes. But I tell you what, he's played a lot of minutes tonight.
Yeah, well, Stokes comes out too, so that's going to give him a little bit of a break without the services of Cole Pride. 59-55, second free throw missed. This is a smaller team here for Rose-Hulman. Fadeaway shot no good as Joey Schmitz tried to force that one. Quickly the other way, release in the corner, and bucket good. Matt Ray, his second 3, 59-58. Big pieces of both teams out of the lineup right at the moment. Savovich driving and scoring. He's been very successful at that tonight. 8 in the second half. Now has 15. Lead back to 3. Irvin looking for an opening, lost it. Fast break back the other way. The drive, layup good. Nate Smith. 9 now by Smith. 63-58. High screen by Snelling. Snelling gets it back, drives on Savovich, and we have a blocking foul call. It's going to go against Schmitz. And we've got a timeout on the floor, 63-58 Rose.
This is LifeWise Academy. It's a program that teaches Bible-based character education to public school students during school hours. Not before school and not after, but during school hours.
So here's how this works. The students will leave this school building, hop on this bus, take a short ride across the street to the church. I can see the steeple from here, have Bible class, hop back on the bus, head back to school. It's that simple.
Go to lifewise.org to find your school.
During Army basic training, I found out I had 7 herniated discs. Prescription pain medication led me to a heroin addiction. I entered Wheeler's program and learned life on God's terms.
After meeting Greg, I was so impressed, I hired him. When you change that one life, it makes it all worthwhile.
Now, I have a family, house, and a job that I love. At Wheeler, you can have something everlasting.
College basketball on RHIT.TV, brought to you in part by LifeWise Academy. LifeWise program supports educators and communities by improving student outcomes. With LifeWise Academy, your community can bring biblical values back to the classroom. Give them a call at 614-367-5767. 6:50 remaining. And right now, a 5-point lead for Rose-Hulman after the timeout. Right now, Rose-Hulman without Will McElhaney with those 4 fouls. Gentili is back in the game. He has 3. Cole Pride has 3, but Pride has re-entered the lineup. They didn't, by the way, make it to the 5-minute mark.
No, they didn't.
They got Pride right back in there as Snelling at the line.
What do you have, about 38 seconds, 40 seconds?
Yeah, that's about it. Well, I think they're forcing the hand a little bit of Bluffton to get Stokes back in there. Stokes has 3 fouls. They'd love to get him out of the lineup because that almost eliminates their size. So Stokes back in. After the missed free throw, it's back to a 4-point lead. There's Pride against Stokes. Pride. Jump hook on the way, no good. High for the rebound is Snelling. That's actually going to be Robson. Now Snelling in the corner. The drive by Irvin. Back to Robson. Snelling underneath. Stokes off the glass. Good, and a foul call against Savovich. Pretty good ball movement that time by the Beavers.
Shot clock was at 5.
And they can make it a 1-point ball game. J.D. Stokes played well here in the second half. Stokes now with 15. He leads the Beavers in scoring. Pride still leading Rose-Hulman. He has 18. Savovich with 15. Nice pass inside to Pride. Missed it, but a foul call. And they will get Matt Ray. So Cole Pride, 3 of 4 from the line. Pride has now hit 4 in a row from the line, back to a 2-point lead. Savovich comes out with 15 points. He is 6 of 11 today. Couple of rebounds, 3 assists. Second free throw missed. Torres with the rebound. Torres on the floor, able to keep possession. Back inside to Pride, and he lays it in. 50-50 ball, won by Rose-Hulman.
He lost that ball going up, Troy.
Lead at 4. Irvin gets the high screen from Robson. Wide open from the wing. 3 no good as Ray can't get it to fall. And we have a foul call, no shot. Looks like Irvin went to the floor. Was it Irvin? It was actually number 2, which is Matt Ray. And I think they got Cole Pride for number 4.
I think he called him on the shove.
Now, if you're Bluffton,
yes,
I go after Cole Pride.
Right now.
I want to get him out of the game.
You feel pretty good if he gets out of the game, right?
Yeah, much better. So who do you think is going to get the ball coming down the floor? J.D. Stokes.
Yeah.
And I guarantee that if they don't, that will be a crime.
I'm surprised Coach has left him in. It's pretty good ball game.
Yeah, he brought him out, got him right back in. He gives him Rose-Hulman a great advantage, so when he's in the lineup. But you got to hit free throws.
Got to hit the free throws.
They have missed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the second half.
3 in the last 2 minutes.
So now the Fighting Engineers take over. Gentili lobbing inside. Torres, and a foul from behind. No backside help at all that time for Snelling, as he just picked up his 3rd.
They have blown the whistle a lot today.
A lot in the second half. So here is Torres, all 5 of his points coming in the first half.
Oh.
He will get one more.
Both teams not very good at the free throw line in the second half.
Bluffton shooting at 70%. Rose-Hulman was shooting only 59% before that make. (67-63). Robson driving, block shot. Stokes picks it up, and he's going to get a foul call against Gentili. And guess where we're going again? Back to the free throw line. So far, the Beavers have shot 23 free throws. Rose-Hulman has shot 19. Free throw is good. Gentili leaves the game. Savovich is back in. One more now for Stokes. Back to a 2-point lead. 5 minutes remaining. Smith has Savovich to his right. He hands off now to Joey Schmitz. Torres will drive, and a foul. Kind of a late whistle on that one.
Wanted to see if it was going to go in.
Foul will go against Stokes.
His 4th.
Yep, number 4. So now we have 4 on the 2 bigs.
And now we're double bonus both ways.
What time's that kickoff again?
8:20.
So if you don't go too long in the post game, we should be okay.
We should be okay. Okay. I'll work really hard at it.
If you get windy, we're going to tell you to wrap it up.
Okay.
Torres hits them both. Back to a 4-point lead. That is Irvin with a high screen by Robson. Irvin, little stutter. Gave him some room, but he gives it up. As Ray goes back to Robson. Robson against Pride. Robson from 16, no. Rebound, Stokes, put back, yes. Stokes able to get that rebound. 4 fouls on Stokes. Back to a 2-point lead. That is Savovich on the drive with the left hand. Oh my.
He's out.
Oh, nope, they're going to call a blocking foul on Stokes. Oh, that's a tough call. So Stokes is out. Savovich will go to the line.
And Stokes disagrees with that call.
I think so. He ran all the way to the other end of the floor. Well, Matt Ray's trying to plead his case for Stokes, but it's too late now. So now you're without a big. Layfield is in. And also coming in will be McElhaney.
Here comes the Twin Towers, right?
Yep, and this is a huge advantage now for Rose-Hulman. So Savovich at the line. $16 now for Daniel Savovich. He has doubled his average. Second free throw good.
TV timeout.
We'll take a timeout. 4:07 remaining. It's a 4-point lead.
Fans, are you ready to get even closer to all the action with IndianaSRN? Subscribe now and never miss a moment. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and get instant access to exclusive live streams. Stay updated with real-time scores and breaking news by following us on Twitter, your ultimate source for everything Indiana sports related. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube and smash that follow on Twitter. Join the IndianaSRN family today and take your passion for high school and college sports to the next level.
Countdown. 3, 2, 1.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Morales Group Staffing. They're in business to create a better future for you, your family, and the community we share. Whether you're looking for the right career or the perfect candidate, they're here to help. Give them a call, 317-472-7600. 71-67, just over 4 minutes remaining. Big advantage right here for Rose-Hulman with McElhaney and Cole Pride back in. Not a lot of size here now for Bluffton. They have nobody on the floor that is over 6'4". On the other side, you have 6'9" and 6'5", though I think McElhaney's a little bit bigger than 6'5". Robson, the drive. Leans in, got the roll. Still within 2. Here is Smith. Savovich has had the hot hand tonight. It'll be Schmitz.
You still got to go with your bigs.
They're looking inside. Savovich for 3, short. Ball tipped. And diving on the floor is Robson. A trip in midcourt, picking it up and laying it in is Snelling. Bizarre events happening right there.
All the contact that has been called and nothing called there, that is amazing.
Robson wants him to stop play because there's some residue on the floor. The drive, basket good by Nate Smith. They still haven't stopped the play, though Robson is still pleading his case. Irvin reversing it. 3 on the way, no good by Ray, and they are 1 and done.
Too quick there.
Yeah, a little quick trigger for sure. This is Pride. Hands off Savovich. Savovich. Fade away, and a foul call against Irvin, his 4th.
Here's the collision. And then this collision.
Yeah, and he just fell down, didn't he?
I think it got tripped.
Got a timeout on the floor. It will be a full timeout. 73-71. Now they'll wipe up the sweat on the floor.
Perspiration.
Robson, though, was very animated about.
It's getting pretty slick down there with that.
Yeah, well, and he was the one that
fell.
He was the one that fell, and you could probably tell from his vantage point, it was his sweat. 2:40 remaining.
College basketball for you next week, Tuesday, Wednesday. Girls play, women's play Wednesday. The men's play on Tuesday against Washington. Is it University of Washington?
Washington University.
Washington University. Ranked team in the top 20.
They are in the top 10. Yeah.
That will be Tuesday night, in the women's play on Wednesday. If you missed it, the women's won their first game today at Rose-Hulman, having one time a 30.
It was 35-8, and yet they lost the lead late and hung on to win.
A win is a win, baby.
Yep. At the line is Daniel Savovich, 4 for 4 from the line tonight. Boy, free throws can be really big in games like this. This is overall, though, for Rose-Hulman, they haven't shot it as well as they need to. They get into some close games so far tonight from the free throw line. They're 15 of 23, which is 65%. I think they like that a little closer to 70. But Savovich has been perfect tonight. He'll get one more. Still a one-possession game with 2:40 remaining. .61 junior out of Everett, Washington.
Big stop here.
That is Irvin. Been held under his scoring average so far here tonight. Robson trying to drive against Pride. Robson will feed it down low. Contact, basket good. And Matt Ray out of Indianapolis Heron, chance to complete the three-point play and pull Bluffton to within one. Now remember, you got to give him credit. They're playing this game now without J.D. Stokes. Stokes at 6'6", their biggest player, and now they're staying right in there with basically now a 5-guard lineup. Free throw good. Ray has been big in the second half. 7 points. He's in double figures off the bench with 10. (75-74). That is Smith. Pride will give it off to McElhaney. Back to Smith. Back to Pride. Layup good. Excellent passing. 3-point lead under 2 minutes. Plum is back in. This is Robson. Hands off now to Snelling. Try to get it back to Robson. Robson against McElhaney. And inside travel.
That's a good call. There was contact there, but
there's that nice pass to Cole Pride. So they'll have to press here, down by 3. They don't have to. They're going to try to maybe force the tempo a little bit. Smith down the lane, too easy.
I mean, it gave him the lane.
13 now by Nate Smith off the bench. Boy, everybody picking things up here tonight with Schmitz being cold, only 3 points. Lead at 5. The drive and a foul call against Rose-Hulman. That'll put Snelling at the line. You know, if I were a heckler, you know what I would do? I'd be down in the front row. I wouldn't be up there. I want him to really hear me.
Well, if you're down there, though, you probably get tossed.
Not if I'm nice. Free throw by Snelling. Don't look at me that way. All hecklers are nice. 79-75. Aren't they? Second free throw. Still a one-possession game 3 players in double figures now for Bluffton. We are coming up on 60 seconds remaining. That is Pride. And timeout by Rolls-Holman. Their guards didn't go to the basketball.
They were standing. They were definitely standing.
This will be.
Hey, thanks for joining us tonight. We consider it a privilege to have you as one of our listeners and viewers. If you'd like to see more content just like tonight, just hit the donate button. Every dollar that you donate will go right back into more games right here on IndianaSRN, which means more games for you. It's IndianaSRN, where you always have a front row seat.
This is the hotel breakfast.
It looked different online.
Do you children like eggs? Here, they make your bones grow.
It'll be fine. It's gonna be fine.
All right, guys, look alive.
Is it fine, Daryl?
I'm starving.
When free hot breakfast can make or break your day, it matters where you stay.
Go get 'em.
Hampton by Hilton. Hilton for the
79-76. Coach, that timeout was called because you have a big out beyond the three-point line, picks up the basketball, and none of your guards go and help him. And that's why the coaching staff was a little upset. Savovich off the screen. Fadeaway shot, no good. Rebound. Oh, they're going to get Bluffton. I think they got Layfield. So that'll put McElhaney at the line. He is not shot well from the free throw line tonight. He's only 2 for 6.
Need them both.
I don't think the Bluffton fans were too happy about that call.
No.
Especially the one lady. Free throw is good. And then Gentile back in. That will put Joey Schmitz on the bench. It is now a 2-possession game and another big free throw. Brendan Williams checking in. We haven't seen him in a while.
We haven't seen him the whole entire second half.
No, we have not.
He's a 3-point.
Well, he is certainly a big rebounder inside. Under 45. Layfield kicks out to Klum. Got caught in the air again. He has had 4 costly turnovers here tonight. Never jump pass as a guard. You'll get caught every time. Got a whistle. Timeout by Rolls-Holman. Well, if you're going to be point guard, and Carson Klum, who's a sophomore, if you're going to be a point guard, you better take care of the basketball.
We will have.
May I say, if you lose trust in a player like your point guard, it's going to be hard to put him in the lineup.
We'll have Coach Nick coming up for a post game.
Right now in the scoring column, Stokes, who fouled out, still leading Bluffton with 19. 15 points by Snelling, 13 by Robson, and 10 by Ray. So 4 players in double figures. On the other side, Pride with 23, Savovich with 19, and Nate Smith with 13, McElhaney with 12. 4 players have 4 fouls now for Rolls-Holman. Schmitz, Pride, Gentile, and McElhaney.
Foul quick here.
Well, you're down by 5. You don't let much time go off.
Nice crowd today.
Oh, I bet you 10-1 they'll be heading to the exits really quick. They want to get home for that 8:20 kickoff. You say it's 8:20?
Well, it says 8 o'clock, but, you know, they'll have 10 minutes talking about.
But that's only 8:10. Savovich falls down in the backcourt. Turnover. Williams has it taken away. Gentile on the takeaway. They're going to have to foul now, and they do. That'll be Robson.
Have you ever seen a player who was going to possess the ball and just literally fall down?
No. It doesn't happen often.
Do you think he slipped and fall on?
Unless he got tripped up somehow, I'm not sure how that happened. The three officials are getting a working
education
over right there by the one lady again. She has given all three of them what we call as a what for. 81-76. Rose-Hulman a chance to go to 4-2 overall, 2-0 in the conference.
And I think the band is playing Another One Bites the Dust.
They are. Well, here's another case for Bluffton, too. We said coming in, other than one game, they've been in all of them.
Yes. Well, they were in this one.
Well, they've been in this one. They still are. But chances are slim. But we thought chances were slim for the Bluffton women earlier. And yet, Rose-Hulman had one free throw in the fourth quarter for the longest time and enabled Bluffton to get back into it. You know, it's hard not to hear her. You know what I mean?
I can't hear. I got my earphones on.
I can hear with my headphones on. Now, can you imagine what the officials hear? Now, I know they try to block everything out. We were officiating. We tried. But you can hear some of that.
Yeah, you can.
So, at the line, Evan Gentili, who has not scored tonight. You have Schmitz and Gentili with a combined 3. And the average 30 between them.
Well, he can ice it here.
Yes. Well, I think it is now. 2-possession game with 15-8. You don't have enough possessions left in this one. Second free throw, good. Last seconds to go, Irvin. Got to get a 3 up quickly. The drive and the layup good by Snelling. 7.5 remaining. The inbound knocked out of play at 6.2. So right now you have 4 guards in the lineup for Rose-Hulman. Savovich fouled immediately there by Robson. And that's going to do it. 5.1 remaining. So Savovich to the line. He is perfect from the free throw line tonight.
Slow start today, didn't he?
Yeah. Well, you know what? It wasn't the same type of game we saw the other night where they were able to do pretty much what they wanted to against Manchester. But Manchester, I don't think, is quite as good as Bluffton.
So Rose will go 2-0.
Yep.
Is Mount St. Joe 2-0 now? No, they got beat today, did they?
What did I say the score was of that game? Mount St. Joe lost to Transylvania 54-53 in overtime.
So Transy still is 2-0.
And Hanover won. They beat Franklin.
They're 1-1. Franklin is 0-2.
Manchester beat Earlham.
Manchester's 1-1.
And Anderson was winning big, so. 96-60. Anderson wins by 36. At Berea, right?
What?
36.
Anderson?
96-60.
Whew. They made a statement, didn't they?
I think they're a little ticked. So 3.9 remaining. There she is.
No.
Inbounding will be Williams. And a steal and a foul by Robson. No need to foul really there. I'm not sure why Robson did that, but. 'cause I'll bet you 10-1 Nate Smith was probably not going to score there. He's just going to come right back out, circle around, and end the game. You will have the post-game interview coming up, as that free throw is good. Second free throw is missed. Last gasp, half-court shot on the way, no good. That'll do it. Rose-Hulman, 85, Bluffton, 78. As we mentioned with the win, Rose-Hulman 2-0 in conference play. Cole Pride 23, Daniel Savovich with 20, Smith with 14, McElhaney with 12. On the other side, Stokes 19, 17 by Snelling, 13 by Robson, and Ray finished with 10. We'll take a timeout. Post-game show next here on RHIT.TV.
Aspen Creek Grill, we are a from-scratch concept with comfort fresh food. You can expect a world-class experience on a great budget. We've got incredible specials, great service. Today's dish that we're going to highlight is going to be our Aspen Blue Sirloin. It is, again, our premium Black Angus certified beef, and we top that with a blue cheese crust. Again, everything that we do here is made from scratch, and it's no different from our steaks. We hand cut all our steaks in-house. So our team back there, it's just an incredible team. Everything that they do, they take so much pride in. They put a little bit of themselves into everything that they do over here, especially since it is a made from scratch concept. We want everybody to come, visit us, enjoy some great food with some great service. Bring your friends, bring your family, come have some great food, have a great time with us with some of the best comfort scratch food.
As we have the final score 85-78, waiting for Coach to come on the post-game show right here at Rose-Hulman. We thank you very much for joining us. We'd like to remind you that we will be back in action on Tuesday and on Wednesday next week. Also, check out our website at IndianaSRN.org for all the games listed, and also remind you that check out the Indiana SRN sports page for all the incoming games for the HCA. Girls won today as well, so a double win for the Rose-Hulman Engineers. Good crowd on hand today. We want to thank our team, Matthew, Mitchell, Sticks, and Jerry did a nice job today on our coverage. As we're waiting for Coach to come through the tunnel, and will join us here for our post-game show, brought to you by our good friends at Morales Group. Conference information can be found on our website as well, and also check out the sports page. It will have all the recaps of all the games that happened today in the conference. Pretty good ball game for the Rose-Hulman Engineers, as points off turnovers 14 in the paint, 46-34. Second chance point 14-10 Bluffton, and then also fast break points 18-12 Rose-Hulman, and bench points 28-18. Halftime score, Rose-Hulman led 37-34, final score 85-79. Rose-Hulman led most of the game, but Bluffton led at the 18:39 mark in the first half, 1:38 left in the first half, and also 9:15 in the second. And then Rose-Hulman took the lead for good at the 9-minute mark. So the final score again, 85-78.
IndianaSRN wants to put more kids on TV. And honestly, that's exactly what these kids deserve. They stream more than 350 high school and college games every year, giving Indiana athletes the spotlight they've earned. All games are free to watch with on-demand on their YouTube channel. The cost is amazingly affordable, which means more kids get their moment to shine. IndianaSRN, where you always have a front row seat.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
And we're back. Coach is with us. Congratulations on a win, Coach. You can say it now. Everybody can hear you now.
Okay.
Okay. Pretty good ball game.
Yeah, I mean, Bluffton, they're 1-6 now, but they got some really talented players.
Mm-hmm.
And I know their percentages aren't great from shooting the 3, but I know they can shoot it. I know they got a ton of experience over there.
Yep.
But when you bring in a transfer like Andre Irvin, it takes some time after a couple games, but now I think 6-7 games in, he's getting it figured out. I think their team is getting figured out. They're going to be really good. They're going to be really good.
I think your team figured out a little bit in the second half, figured out who they are. They don't quit. They stop. They're like you, right? A mirror image of their coach of, we're down a little bit, we're panicking, and somebody hits a big shot or someone makes a big steal. Block shots was crazy. The floor, it was like a hockey ring a couple times where players were all over the floor. That's the kind of game you like to play, though, isn't it?
I do. I just want consistency with stops. I thought we gave up way too many offensive rebounds. But, they played their tails off. You can tell they came in here and they wanted to win the game. It was a close game here last year. I thought our guys played hard. I just need us to be more disciplined, to be completely honest.
I think what happened, Coach, to be honest with you, you watched the women's game, and you see the women's made it really close, and it was a lot of people came in, and that. No, we won't use that as a reason, will we?
And we had a 10-point lead in the first half, but our guys, we've had moments where we relax, and I've been getting on them about not relaxing.
Yep.
Because every game, some talented teams out here. Every game is going to be a dogfight.
Let's talk about your post play again, though. I'm telling you, I saw them get beat up during practice this morning. I mean, McCowan is just killing them.
Yeah.
But you see Cole getting more confidence in the paint and using that little rotating shot that he has, and he was pretty good today.
Yeah, we've been challenging Cole. I mean, he's a junior now, and it's nice to have Miles on the bench so he's not just hearing it from me all the time.
Right.
I'm
sure
Miles says it a lot nicer than what I do.
Okay.
But we have some really talented post players, and shoot, one of the best ones is hurt and injured right now.
Right.
But I think that's what makes us really talented and deep in there, because if one doesn't play well, they know the other one is going to be right on their tail if they don't do what they're supposed to do. But they all have high motors. They're getting better every game and figuring things out. I'm really excited. In our non-conference games, a lot of teams we played have been about our size. Now, when we get in conference play, we're usually the bigger team.
Right.
So that's why I'm a little disappointed about the rebounds. But, Will got to stay out of foul trouble and make his free throws. But he's a talented player with a high motor.
I'm telling you right now, Tuesday night, you better play big, because they're going to come in ready for this. And now you're part of the first place team in the HCAC. That's got to be good confidence for you.
It is. But our goal is just to get better every day, man. The results going to happen the way they're supposed to happen, but we got to get better every day. And we play Wisconsin lacrosse, who's a top 5 team in the country. And I think the first 8 minutes we didn't feel like we belonged, but then we figured it out. Had a chance to cut it to 3 late. We missed a shot. They hit a 3. And so we played WashU last year, and I'm excited that Coach is coming over and playing us here, and it should be a heck of a game, and we got to be ready for a dogfight on. They're off tomorrow with a day of prep versus one of the best teams in the country.
We're 2-0 with you, me and Troy.
Yeah.
We are here Tuesday.
Yes.
But we won't come back until about week 8 or 9.
Okay.
So if you get beat, it's not our fault, Coach. But you owe me another turkey, and we'll be okay.
Absolutely. I appreciate you guys so much.
You
Thanks
bet.
for doing a heck of a job.
That's the final score. Coach is with us. We'll see him on Tuesday. Final score, 85-78.